Let's get ready to rumble!
On the right corner, we have the Houston Rockets. On the left corner, we have the Los Angeles Lakers. We're taking all bets, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking all bets. Who came out on top? Was it Rajon Rondo or Chris Paul? Let's investigate. Okay, I've got to poop really bad. Okay. What's going on, Laker fan? Welcome back to Warr's World. So, I didn't do a video or a reaction video after the game, after Thursday night's game, for a many number of reasons. One in particular had to do with my computer and Adobe. Adobe just said, "Oh, you're 95% done with the video? We're gonna delete it, or we're not gonna be able to save." But I think it was another thing that I think Laker fans needed to watch and get it over with, and the anticipation and the enthusiasm. I don't know. I didn't want Laker fans to seem disappointed because we lost game one and we're not going 82-0. Sorry. It ain't. I don't think any team ever is going to do that. I'll touch base a little bit on the first game and then really dive into the Lakers-Rockets game, as that was much more exciting. Not to mention, it was LeBron's first home game, so let's get into it. The first game, we didn't make shots. Simple as that. I think we didn't make our first three until the third quarter. Everybody was just had the first game jitters. Typically what happens in the first game, just ugly, ugly, ugly. More like Jungle Ball. And if you don't know what Jungle Ball is, I suggest you go watch one of my previous videos of 2K. I'll put it somewhere. I really hoped they would get KCP more involved in terms of giving them more actions, more staggered picks, because he's the most streaky shooter on the starting lineup. So I figured you get him acclimated, get him going. He'll have more confidence to be able to play on both sides of the floor. Right now he's just ripping it, or he's just a body out there. I think when you're making shots, you're that much better of a player. Anybody that plays ball will tell you that. Off to game two, Lakers Rockets, and let me tell you, whew, I thought I was watching Floyd versus Mayweather or something going on, or Ali versus Frazier. Nah, it wasn't that serious. But what a game! What a game for sure. LeBron came out balling as he typically.
Bruh.
I take that back. LeBron did not have a very good game. I promise I'm not. Okay, we're gonna edit that out. LeBron James did not have the best game. 9 for 22 shooting, 1 for 7 on 3-pointers. He came out a little bit more aggressive in the first half, but we got to give the Rockets some credit. They did play some great defense on him. PJ Tucker, props out to you, my man. You work your butt off every day on the court. But LeBron will have, every player is going to have one of those off nights, and I'm sure LeBron will do some more film sessions and get ready for the next game and learn from it. Best player on the planet. I'm not too concerned about him. Now, thank God he didn't turn over the ball like game one, but like I said, not too concerned. Brandon Ingram, besides his little 1-2 that he tried to get on Chris Paul, I think it was Chris Paul, I don't know. I think he played okay up until that point. 5 for 8, 0 for 1 on 3-pointers. B.I., I've noticed over the past 3 years, he starts off the season. After the 15th game, he's all like, "All right, I'm here. I'm ready." I don't know what he's been doing those 15 games, but then it's like a light switch on that 15th game. He shows up, and then everybody starts talking about, oh, watch out for Brandon Ingram. Watch out for him. I hope he doesn't do that this year, but it looks like he will be doing that again for the third straight year in a row. So Kyle Kuzma, I think that dude is just a gamer. I'm critical of Kuzma just because of some of the shots he takes. I had this thing where if he dribbled more than twice, it was a turnover or a bad shot. And I haven't seen too much of that. I think we have a lot more playmakers, so he doesn't necessarily have to do that. It's more of just a drive or a move to the basket to get a scoring option. Last year, he would just chuck up random shots and I'd just be like, yo, what you doing, bruh? But he has a lot of people that are able to set him up, so it's not that big of a problem this year. I need him to show up more on the three-point line. He was 1 for 5. Got to be better. Lonzo Ball. I'm proud of you, my man. Way to respond after the first game. People were starting to doubt you, starting to say, oh, Lonzo hasn't got any better. And I'm in the back of my head, I'm just like, relax. Let's calm down a little bit, okay? My man just had knee surgery. Okay, let's see you come back from a knee injury, at your age. Not at Lonzo's age where he's 20 years old, 21, barely can buy alcohol now. So let's give the man some time. Now, with that said, I still think Lonzo's a game to game. Now that Rondo's probably going to be suspended a couple games, I definitely think you need to take him game by game, gauge him possession by possession instead of getting so high for him, and then when he doesn't play so well, you get so low for him. He's still on a minutes restriction. He's still working his way back into game shape, so it's something to keep an eye out, making sure that Lonzo is still progressing as a player, as a point guard, as a leader for our team. It is very, very important. So, like I said, very happy with Lonzo tonight. Lance Stevenson, I like you, dog. That's the kind of teammate you want on your team. That's a little unorthodox and gritty. Every championship team will have one of those guys. You got Draymond Green. You had Dennis Rodman. You had name a player on the Detroit Pistons and the Bad Boys team. Okay, any of them was those gritty players. Okay, so not saying that we're going to win a championship or anything, but I think it's important that you have a player like that that can swing the game from an emotional standpoint in your favor. Shout out to him. He played really well. Let's get down to the real topic of the game. What was that fight about? What happened? Let me pull it up. So BI pushes Harden, and then BI gets in the face of the ref. Like, pause. Why was he mad at the ref? Like, what did the ref say? I don't know. Let's continue. And then what happens? Rondo and CP3 going at it right now. Damn. What I did not like, though, was LeBron was holding back Chris Paul before he held back any of his own teammates. Like, LeBron, you can see Chris Paul anytime you want. You are LeBron James. We know that you buddy with Chris Paul, but stand up for your team, man. That wasn't a good look for Laker fans. Yeah, BI, I don't know what was going on with BI, and then for Chris Paul to say something to Rondo to make I feel like Rondo is just at any given moment you could just whisper like 2 words and he ready to fight. So, which is I'm okay with. I like a teammate like that. But yeah, I'm wondering what Chris Paul said and got all in his face. He like damn near like digging his nose up in his, and then poked his eye out. Like, I'd be mad too. I'm not gonna be mad at Rondo for throwing some punches. That's like when Chris Paul got sunned by Pau Gasol. He didn't like that. Why would you point? Why? I don't understand. But yeah, the Lakers, Didn't get the victory tonight. The score was 124 to 115. Still good things to come out of this. A little bit of a defensive lapse here and there, but you're also playing against the Houston Rockets that are running up and down, and their ISO players are just Hall of Fame, some of the best of all time. One or two possessions go our way, and it could have been a different ball game. Like LeBron said, this is going to be a process, game to game. It's nothing to get upset about. It's going to take about 10, 15 games at least to finally see some more W's pile up. These are good games. These are good learning lessons as a team in terms of figuring out who's your alpha dog, who's your go-to guy at the end of the game when you need a quick bucket, or whether that's out of a timeout, end of a quarter, or end of a half. Laker fans, don't panic. We're okay. Our next game is Monday against the San Antonio Spurs. It's a home game. It's on NBA TV. So let's try and get the W there. It's going to be another good team, another well-coached team. And I'm sure DeMar is going to be yippy to come back home. We'll always play in front of his hometown. Leave a comment below. Start a discussion. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Till next time for the next video, I'm out.